Hi, and welcome to this video where I will go over, now that 2025 is over, the price of intelligence, as I would call it. Because one thing that I think many of us underestimated this year was not how good the models would become, but how cheap intelligence would become. So the best models are still the same price, just about as last year, which is quite expensive, but now like the like very close to top intelligence are getting so cheap, and this is what this video about. This was at the end of the year, the intelligence scores on artificial analysis. I will link it below, but as you can see, then we have a somewhat tie between Gemini 3 Pro and GPT 5.2, with Gemini 3 Flash coming very close. And then even down here at the level of open source GLM, MIMO, Flash, and DeepSeek are also very high up. But and just to compare, I also brought this comparison of what does this intelligence score mean. These earlier great models we talked about in August this year, we had the GPT-5 High, which scored 68. Then we had in March, we have Gemini 2.5 Pro, which I used religiously for a long time, which only had an intelligence score of 60, which most of the top open source have now gone past. Back in May, we had the big update to DeepSeek with the R1 model. We had Claude 3.7 in February, which was many people's go-to coding model and agentic models for a long time. And then the O1 preview from OpenAI with the very first really good reasoning model in September of 2024. So intelligence has come a long way, but looking at the price, it's even crazier. If we look at just the token price itself, we can see that, of course, Claude Opus with the $5 for a million input tokens and 25 for output tokens is high. We have slightly lower numbers for Gemini 3 Pro and GPT-5. But on the other end, the price per token falls up extremely quickly with models that are as capable as top models were just this summer. And I think this is the takeaway we have to take from this from the development this year, is that top intelligence right now will keep being expensive. But if we can just use half a year ago's intelligence level to solve our problems, we will can do it at almost no cost. And if we look at not just the token price, but also taking in different reasoning budgets, we can see how much money it took for each model to run this entire intelligence index benchmark. And we can see here that the top models, GPT 5.2, cost $1,300, and Gemini $1,200. And then we've looked down here at DeepSeek V3, which was only 7 points. It had an intelligence score of 66, 7 points lower on that score, which was almost the score for GPT-5 when it came out raw, and it is 22 times more expensive. So the lesson is, if you can build something now that is incredibly expensive but useful, just keep building. In half a year, it's going to cost nothing at the same intelligence level. We also have this comparison with the quadrant. You can see with this is a log scale. So these models that are so close in terms of intelligence level are so much cheaper. And even Gemini 3 Flash, which is my go-to coding model right now, is half as expensive as these top models and only 2 intelligence points lower, almost indistinguishable, I would say. and even on some benchmarks higher. So these quantized and smaller models are just getting incredibly efficient and close to top performance. We see the exact same thing on image generation. On image generation, we have these quantized models from FAL and this set image turbo, which is just a small model at $5, $5 or $8, and they score incredibly well on the leaderboards. This set image turbo, which is, I really like it. I think it's great style, great prompt adherence. It scores incredibly close to image Gen 4, which was the top image model this summer. And if you remember, back in April, we had the GPT Image 1, which was like incredibly good, and like the best model at the time until the Google really started picking up their game with the Image Gen 4 series and the Nano Banana series, and that is significantly lower scored on this leaderboard compared to, and extremely more expensive than these $5 per 1,000 images, instead of $167 it still costs to run this model. Like, we have gotten so good at quantizing these models, so image generation is gonna be a commodity soon, I would say. Same goes for editing. Here I have all the leaderboard, of course, goes further up, but you can see Nano Banana, the first one, also called Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is quite an expensive model with $40 per 1,000 images. We get very close performance with this Pruna AI model P Image Edit at $10 for 1,000 images, and this quantized Flux 2 version, which is scored, I think this is so wild, it scores better than OpenAI's GPT Image 1 from April at a fraction of the costs. It is absolutely amazing. But yeah, I hope you liked this this video. And as I said before, just keep building. The price of the quality you are wanting right now is gonna drop incredibly fast. So there's no need to try to build upon cheap models, as the current best models will become the level of the current best models will the price will drop like in half a year.